Welcome to WWE Attitude Years 2000, where Triple H buried everyone, The Rock roasted everything, and Vince McMahon was out here beefing with his kids. TLC got brutal. The Radicals bailed on WCW, and nothing made sense, but we loved every second. Hop into our time machine, and let's get uncensored.
What's up, everyone? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity Ant C.
And I'm here too.
My own Hot Commodity Ant B. I want to go in the time machine without you. I would feel very lonely and sad.
Yeah, what if you got stuck?
I don't know. I would be stuck in 2000.
You'd have to find me at 16 years old.
Mm-hmm. I would like to do that. I was like 10, so however old I would be. I don't know. Anyways,
8.
you wouldn't even look my direction.
Not being 8 years old.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah. Ooh, you're doing your eyebrows. So you're doing the Nikki Bella. Like, get ready for my interview eyebrow.
Yeah.
We are getting ready to say goodbye to 2025 and pretend like it's the year
1999.
Well, it's 2000. I hear you. We're going back. I get it. Respect. We're covering WWF Raw is War from November 20th, 2000, live in Orlando, Florida. This is a night removed from Survivor Series. And kicking off Raw, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley comes out. And we haven't seen Stephanie since Triple H sort of revealed that he was the one to be the mastermind behind Austin's attack. And Stephanie says, "It's a miracle that my husband is alive after what Stone Cold Steve Austin did to Triple H last night. He rammed Triple H's car, jacked it up 40 feet, and dumped it. The car flipped over in midair, landing on its roof. The car was totaled. I thank God Triple H survived. He asked me to come out here and speak on his behalf to all of you. He has deep lacerations and mental trauma. The doctor has Triple H under medical care for the next 4 days. Triple H is finally listening to me, though. This thing between he and Stone Cold Steve Austin needs to end. Triple H wanted me to offer his deepest regrets and publicly apologize to Stone Cold Steve Austin and to all of you. We don't hold it against Stone Cold Steve Austin what happened to Triple H. I nearly lost my husband. Triple H and we've been trying to discover the human life. We are trying to have a baby. Triple H realizes his family is most important. Austin, I'm begging you to come out here, and I accept our apology." So Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out, and Austin says, "You come out here talking about miracles. It's a miracle I don't give you a stunner in this ring. I enjoyed every second of last night. Do I accept Triple H's apology? And then he puts up his middle fingers. "You come out here and flap your gums while having a baby. You tell Triple H it ain't over by a long shot." And he basically talks shit about Stephanie trying to have a baby. Stephanie leaves upset, crying, and then Chris Benoit comes out, and Benoit says, "You proved last night that you're good with a forklift. I have been toe-to-toe with you, and I'm not impressed. Let's have a regular wrestling match tonight." And Austin accepts. So what'd you think of all of this here?
Okay, well, there was a lot to this. First of all, Triple H is a liar. He's not sorry. And this is just some sort of maniacal plan. I'm a little disturbed that they want to have a baby.
I know it's like the McMahons, man. They're having a busy year, Vince and Stephanie.
So let me get this straight. Triple H and Stephanie and Linda and Vince are all home in the mansion fucking 24
They
hours.
could
trying to
go,
make
Stephanie
babies,
and Linda can go to Lamaze classes together.
you know? But yeah, it was a fun opening. It would have been great if he did stunner, but which he's done before, so I don't know why they didn't do it. But yeah, so, and I'm also interested to see if this means that she's not on Kurt's side anymore, because now she's like all
Wants to
talking
have a baby.
And the other thing is, why did she leave crying, acting like she was capable of feelings?
I think 25 years in the future, we'll know she's very capable of feelings as she hosts her podcast with her weird friend that should not be on a hunting show. And she also is trying to be more like us because she wears Nikes.
Yeah. She's just trying to give her stupid friend a job. So she's like, let's make a podcast together about something you know nothing about.
What do you think about Benoit, though? Do you think he's right that he stands toe-to-toe with Austin? That he's just as good?
Well,
LaTanya Johnson.
Beautiful. She's hot. Oh, that face she made.
Keeps doing that.
I think that, I think Austin will whoop his ass for sure.
All right. WWF Tag Team Champions, the Right to Censor, with Steven Richards defend against the Dudley Boys. If the Dudley lose, they cannot use their tables anymore. The Dudleys land a 3D to the Good Father, but Steven Richards pulls Devon out, getting the Dudleys a DQ victory. After Bubba lands a super power bomb to Steven Richards through a table, and it's great to see that happen, but it is getting really, really old at this point.
Right to censor?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we still have a while with them, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, I thought, sorry, yeah, we a little bit.
But yeah, it's just like, and I think it was like dumb how they made Billy Gunn change his name. Like, I get they were like trying to show that, like, you know, they were really ruining everything, but I don't know. I think that's like a bit extreme to make someone change their whole gimmick and name. But yeah, they I don't know, like they keep having like these matches where like faces will like team up and like fight them. So it's like, what's it gonna take to stop them? Maybe we should have put them in a car and a forklift.
That would be great. I would pay to see that.
Yeah. And
it's like
Ivory right in the front seat.
When you make a storyline based on a group that you don't like in real life, it's like, because this is based on the parent council and like all these people suing them and having issues with them.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't go far because once you're over that issue, it's like, what are you going to do with them? So it just really was, it was just for the time being, I feel like.
Yeah.
We then see European champion William Regal going into the Acolytes dressing room, well, their area with the door, but it's taken over by TNAPA, which is Trish Stratus, Albert, and Test.
Protection Agency.
Yep, and he's asking them for some help tonight in his match. So we have European champion William Regal taking on Hardcore Holly in a non-title hardcore match. The two men fight backstage. We see Hardcore Holly slam William Regal into a truck, and that's when TNA attack Hardcore Holly, and William Regal breaks a 2x4 over Hardcore Holly's back. William Regal gets the win after Steve Blackman and Crash attack TNA here. So a lot of moving parts here, but
yeah, and this is like another group that like they've helped Right to Censor, and it's like, why would Trish Stratus's group want to help Right to Censor?
Mm-hmm.
I love Trish, like, but she's a hoe. Like, she dresses like a hoe at this point. So, like, why would they want to do that?
Disrespectful to the Hall of Famer.
No, Trish is the only woman I'm straight for. But and Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
But you know, it's there. Also, we want the Acolytes to come back and kick their ass. Like, this is kind of getting old too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought this would be like a week thing, and it's like we're on like week 3, I think, or 4, and it's time for the Acolytes to come back. Like, how much longer are they going to drag it out for? That they are like monopolizing their stupid fold-up table and card game and their beer. Like, come on, get to it. Whoa, this is burning hot.
That's why I took it off. Oh,
Wow.
That's really sexy. I agree with you. I can't wait to see the Acolytes fuck them up.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Rikishi and Kane taking on Chris Jericho and The Rock here. Kane military presses Chris Jericho. Jericho drop kicks Rikishi. Rikishi trips The Rock. Jericho lands a missile drop kick to Kane. Jericho hits Kane in the head with a steel chair, and then Rock lands a rock bomb to Kane, and The Rock and Chris Jericho get the win. After Jericho attacks Kane while The Rock attacks Rikishi on the ramp, Jericho applies the walls of Jericho to Kane while Rock applies a sharpshooter to Rikishi. Rock lands a rock bottom to Rikishi, and Jericho lands a lion salt to Kane. So the heels just fucked them up tonight.
I just want
Babyfaces fucked them up.
I want you
Jim
to
Ross
notice
looks
how beautiful
serious.
Jim Ross is there.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kane and Jericho, again, I sound like a broken record. They're getting old too. Like, this was never a great rivalry to begin with. And it's like, okay, you fought at a pay-per-view. This is like their third match. Like, okay, enough's enough. So
Time for a change.
yeah, like Kane needs to do something better. I want to see him like back with Undertaker, or just like him like causing destruction. Like, why is he's going after Chris Jericho because he thinks Jericho is good looking? First of all, Jericho was not that good looking. But yeah, like, let's move on.
WWF champion Kurt Angle comes out with his brother Eric Angle, and Kurt says, I would like to address something that was brought to my attention, the Survivor Series screw job. This was avoided this past year, and for once the good guy prevailed. I would like all of you to meet my older brother Eric. He's not an Olympic gold medalist, but he's an All-American athlete. It was... What? It was his idea. I wrote it was his idiot in my room. I was like, what's that right here? It was his idea to hide under the ring and celebrate with me after my victory over The Undertaker. Eric then says, it's true. Kurt says, so, Undertaker, you attacked my brother last night. What's wrong with you? I ended up champion. I will remain champion for a long time. The Undertaker comes out, and Kurt Angle pushes his brother right into a chokeslam by The Undertaker. Undertaker slams Angle into the ring post, and then this is crazy. Undertaker choke slams Kurt Angle right off the stage through a table. Kurt Angle got fucked up, and so did his brother.
Yeah. And the funny thing, this is pretty funny, and like Kurt Angle's brother just like basically helped him keep the title. He did, and then he throws his brother into choke slam. That was great. Yeah. He's so selfish. I thought this was like a cool storyline. It was funny. I like seeing his brother. I wish they would have like a tag team match together. That would have been good. So, and his explanation of why he was under the ring was like ridiculous and funny too. So, I liked it.
I like you. Undertaker goes backstage and tells Commissioner Foley that he made him famous when he tossed him off the Hell in a Cell, and he wants a handicap match tonight to make other people famous. We then see K-Kwik, the Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn against the Radicals with Terry. Terry grabs K-Kwik's hair and Perry attacks K-Kwik.
Killing's quick.
Yep. Billy Gunn lands a military press. He military presses Terry onto Perry's Saturn. K-Kwik hits a 720 splash. K-Kwik, Billy Gunn, and Road Dogg get the win. I don't really care for this.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like Billy Gunn should be mad at Road Dogg. He like joined up with DX and like fucking injured him, and he was out for a year. Like, that's kind of like just now they're all happily ever after. And it's like weird because it's like they should have just put them back together. And it's like they did everything but yeah, I'm over it.
China comes out next to do commentary as women's champion Ivory defends against Molly Holly. Ivory lands a bulldog, Molly lands a flying crossbody, but then Trish Stratus comes out and hits Molly with a DDT on the floor, and Ivory gets the pinfall victory over Molly. China just came out and didn't do anything. I was surprised by that, but we're definitely going to see more of Trish and Molly, but yeah, Ivory retains.
Yeah. I almost feel like I wish like they kind of put all the other DX members together. Because that's like basically what they were all doing. Like Road Dogg and Billy Gunn were like they were putting them together. China and Billy. The only one that wasn't around was like X-Pac, but like the four of them should have just they could have even included K-Kwik. But yeah.
What about Trish? Zach and Molly.
Oh, and Trish and Molly, yeah. I want to see them fight each other for sure.
And China came out for commentary.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I feel like China's probably gonna go for the women's belt soon. So, like she's starting to like intertwine herself into the women's division again. Yeah. So I'm interested to see how that goes.
I agree. I'm excited to see what's going to go down in the women's division, especially with China in it now. We see The Undertaker defeat Edge and Christian in a handicap match. quick match for Taker. He just sends the last ride to both men, and then he chokeslam's Edge after the match. So we have nothing to talk about here. Just Undertaker just making people famous. Our main event, Stone Cold Steve Austin defeats Chris Benoit here, but Austin was able to mat wrestle Benoit early on in the match to prove that he can actually compete one-on-one.
The ringmaster.
Benoit applies a crossface, but Austin gets the win with a stunner, and Raw goes off the air with the babyfaces having a good night here. The next episode that we're going to cover is SmackDown. It's a Thanksgiving episode, so I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that.
I feel like The Rock will talk about a turkey going up somebody's ass.
Well, what do you think of this episode? It was good. Nothing great, but it was decent.
I give it a B.
Yeah, I give it like a C.
B minus.
Armageddon's coming up in December. It's December 10th, so it's an earlier pay-per-view, so I'm excited for that. And then I'm going to do like a year-end special where we talk about like stuff that we liked from 2000.
Well, we got 3 more pay-per-views.
No, we've only got one. Armageddon's December. We're going to be in 2001.
Oh, I thought you said September. I was going October.
No. December. Oh, we're going to be in 2001 after in a couple of weeks. Yeah. So, all right. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell on YouTube. Follow us.
Uncensored countdown of the year.
Yes. Until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.